If you're looking for a winner, follow. Looking for attention, looking for supreme.
Hi, welcome to my channel. What's the name of what's the channel?
My first name, my middle name, baby.
Oh yeah.
Alright, anyways, welcome back to my channel. As always, my videos are very, very long overdue. But I wanted him to make this video with me, and he wanted to make sure he had a haircut. And so yeah, that took about a month and a half for us to get back to y'all with this cruise video. So we're gonna break this video down into just some tips that y'all should know about the cruise. So what to buy, or what to bring.
First time cruisers.
Yeah, first time cruisers, and for people who have been on. So.
Yeah, true.
But so we'll talk about planning the trip, stuff you need to buy, and just some good to know tips, because his mom just went on her first one not too long ago, and she was just asking us a bunch of questions. Hi, Mom. But yeah, so let's first start off with planning the trip.
Planning a trip, not so bad, but you want to plan early. That's when you'll get the best rates.
So I was in tech school when we first started planning it.
And that
It was like in August.
August.
Was it August?
I want to
It was
say
like-
July. It was.
But I was still in basic in July though.
It was August then.
So
Early
yeah,
August,
we
yeah.
started planning early early August, because I got to tech school. I started tech school August the 6th. I got there August the 6th, and we went on the cruise December 15th. So that gives you an ample amount of time to get your money up and stuff like that.
Also, cruising around, I think Christmas time, you get the cheaper rates too.
If you go to a certain place around a certain time, because during December the rates are a lot cheaper because a lot of people don't go.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and get that, lock that rate in. So like you said, you'll get the early savers deal, and then two, pay those gratuities up front.
Yes.
So when you start planning it and paying on it, please go ahead and pay the gratuities. The gratuities for ours was like, it was either like 60 or 70. I want to say like $74. I want to say I probably should have had that.
Yeah. To go into more detail, whoever you're cruising with, whatever cruise line you're going on, we cruise with Carnival Cruise Line, and through the process, and we're paying for the things online. They have like different payments you could add to your initial payment, and we had to research what was paying the gratuities up front.
Yeah.
And in the long run, it really was a smart decision on our end. So
Yeah. So we had a lady like the day before. What was it? The day before it was about to leave?
It was the day before we was
about to
coming back home.
about to come back home, and we was getting off the elevator going somewhere, and she was like, "Y'all better check y'all balances," because
She was upset. Like, apparently I guess
if you don't pay it up front, then you're gonna pay it on the cruise before you get off.
They're gonna try to bill you like for all types of things.
So I'm not sure if it's more. You have to pay more when you get on the boat or whatever. But I think it is, because I think she said she had to pay like $100 or something. But that also depends on if you like ordered drinks and stuff too. Like if you didn't get the drink package or you just went to the bar.
Yeah.
So
I mean, either like if you go to the bar or when you're in the dining hall, if you pay your gratuities up front, that's it. They don't charge you no more. They
will not charge you anymore. Honestly, we barely spent money on this cruise. Besides of what we had to pay, only thing we paid for is like little like like little stuff like
mementos.
that. Yeah, little mementos, and we paid for pictures. The pictures we took, which was in my last video, which was the little vlog or whatever. So, and I'll post some of those too.
Yeah, make sure y'all go click on that. Go click on that. If they don't know, yeah.
Another thing when planning the trip, when you're planning, if this is your first time, I personally, especially if you're like in the younger age like us, we're both 21. So I was 20. I just turned 21 when we went on a cruise. So, but because what am I trying to say?
Are you trying to say about the being young?
Oh
if
yeah,
you're 20,
if you're
you
younger
gotta
than
be,
21, then you have to have what is it? An escort? I don't know what's it called. A chaperone that's 25 years or older. But because I was military, I was able to show them orders, but they didn't really even look at it. Like they looked at my ID and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just like, oh okay. But because so just bring that if you're under 21 and you're trying to go with like your significant other or something.
I think it's easy to just wait until you're of age. At least, as soon as you turn 21, then sure. But
Yeah.
if not, then I'm pretty sure it's not a huge hassle to go. I think you gotta just get didn't they say you have to get approval from your parents and?
I mean, yeah, but you still have to have a chaperone.
Yeah, you still gotta go with somebody that's 25 or older. So
yeah,
we looked up on that.
Yeah, I just wanted to go on a vacation. I had did the military stuff for like 5.5 months, so I was just ready for a vacation. And then I had just got off order, so at Maxwell Air Force Base. So my last day there, I was headed to Mobile, so we can go on our cruise the next day.
So if you're in her shoes, cruising is and I can't explain this enough, the cheapest vacation you can take.
It is the cheapest. So, So
I don't think we spent more than
the cruise itself. We paid $460 a piece, and that's that's really cheap.
Yeah,
like,
but you paid for that like over time.
You be paying like $400 for a hotel alone if you just going somewhere else.
If you wanted to book like a cruise, we can start like we're planning for our second cruise. We're probably gonna go around next year sometimes or
next year.
Okay, before then. But, we start early and then you just pay it off month by month and pay however much you want. It's actually like a better process and it's not hard as people make it out to be. Like people was like, oh, you got money, you're going on the cruise. No, trust me, no money. Yeah, cruises is very cheap and people like always think that, oh, it's so expensive. No, trust me, cruises is the best and the cheapest vacation you can take. So y'all do that.
So
we had a good time.
As far as the excursions, you don't have to really go all out for that. Like we didn't plan any excursions. They're like really expensive. Like I think the cheapest one we found is like $75 a piece.
If you don't know what excursions is, it's pretty much whenever you port. Like we went to Mexico. We went to Yucatan, Mexico. So whenever you port, it's certain things to get off the boat that you can do. That's just in case you don't know what excursion is. But these excursions are gonna be expensive.
They're like primarily focused around families too.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you can't do it, but they are centered around families or whatever.
Some of the excursions you're gonna see is like snorkeling and going driving a 4-wheeler, swimming with dolphins, driving 4-wheelers on a trail or something like that. Like they got cool excursions, but I mean if
this is your
want to
first
spend
one,
that, then
if this is your first one, I would just try to fill out the boat. But don't be scared to get off the boat, because we did get off the boat and we had got like a little free tour around. Where we in? We was in Progresso. Well, we was somewhere, I can't remember, because we went to 2 locations.
We have that in the pictures of that.
So that's also in the vlog in the last video, and I'll put it towards the end, so just in case y'all didn't watch it, y'all can go ahead and see it. But it was a part where we were on the bus and we were just kind of touring the little city that they had down there, and that was pretty cool. They didn't do nothing but take it.
It was free. We
it
didn't
was
have
free.
to pay. And she attested this. I was like, is this free? Before we get on this bus, is this free?
Yeah, so it was free, but they ended up taking you to another little shopping mall so y'all can spend more money on more stuff like this.
When the boat ports, as soon as you get off, you're gonna always see you're gonna be surrounded by people trying to get you to pay for little momentum, little
some everything.
Yeah, everything, and it's like they're gonna try to get you. So make sure, like, when you get off, we plan to bring something back from each, place we went to.
And
just
we did.
Yeah, and we did. Just
it was just little stuff.
Yeah.
Like I keep pulling up my maraca.
Yeah, so
we got that from Progresso, and then I got like the magnet, the refrigerator magnet.
And we got the shot glass, but that's
Oh yeah, we got a shot glass
But
too.
what I was saying is, so bring little money for that, but make
We
sure you
still
have a
want
budget
that
because
money.
they're gonna be trying to,
Hey.
Yeah.
And like I said, you'll see.
and it's
see
nice
that in the
things.
video.
It's nice things, but just have a certain amount planned before you go out there and go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And you just most of it, like jewelry and stuff, you don't want to
Buy.
You don't want to buy.
Yeah, you
stuff.
don't want to buy. But all right, so we're gonna go on to the next thing, which is stuff to buy or to bring. Well, first, the most important, please bring your birth certificate, because they're gonna check that as soon as it's time for you to check in. If you don't have that birth certificate, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's it. So make sure you bring that birth certificate. Was it our social security card too? I think the birth certificate was the most important part in your ID.
Yeah, for you,
in your ID.
It was your military ID and with your birth certificate and your
was it my orders?
they didn't even check your orders.
Yeah, they didn't check the order. But yeah, so like I said, make sure you bring that. That is the most important piece of paper you
2 forms ID.
Yeah, so and keep that on you because they're gonna check that before you get on and after you get off.
Yeah, we had a folder. Make sure it's it's somewhere you can get to it. Like you could carry on a bag and you can what's it called?
Get your luggage?
Yeah, and then you can get the luggage. Like they'll take it for you as soon as you arrive at the
dock.
The dock.
Yeah.
Before you get on the boat, before you even board the boat, you gotta go through something like TSA almost. Yeah, and they'll take your bag as soon as you get out the car. And the next time you'll see it's not called carry-on bags. What's that bag called?
Your luggage.
Yeah, you're checked on luggage. You get to check on how many one luggage per person, and then you can carry on one bag. So one carry-on bag, which is like a book bag or a small little tote that you wanted to carry onto the on the boat, and then your check bags. They'll check them on, and you'll see them later on the day. So make sure you keep your documents and stuff in that carry-on bag that you're gonna go through TSA and stuff with.
Right. So another thing that you should bring with you is lanyards. So they're going to be selling you the Carnival lanyards anyway, and I think they were like $7. Look, we bought these off Amazon, and it came with, and that's the next thing we're going to say, buy these little plastic things right here. So I'm trying to get it so y'all can see it. This is the card you're going to get. This is the card you're going to get when you first when you first get on the, well, you're not going to get it first when you get on the boat, but once they drop your luggage out to your room and they say that you can go to your room, this card is going to be hanging on your door. So you're going to need this little plastic thing to put it in, or some type of lanyard to carry it around in, because this is your credit card. This is how you get in everywhere. This is how you get in all the events. This is how you pay for everything.
Yeah, it's also good if you didn't want to, if you don't want to carry your ID around, for my ladies, you don't have to carry a purse around. You could just carry that around your neck, and you can put your ID and everything in there, everything you need. Yeah,
so make sure you you buy some of these, and like I said, I'll put these, the link. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description box.
Yeah,
so because we paid like $8 for this and some the lanyards and everything. So another thing you're gonna need,
it's gonna be in the same,
or it's recommended, and it's in the same link that I'll put in the description box, is this. You're gonna need, you're gonna have to print off this right here. There you go. Wait.
Focus.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Well, you get the point. You're gonna get this luggage tag or whatever. A lot of people staple theirs, wrap theirs around their luggage and staple it, but sometimes that can fall off, and then you don't get your luggage. Your luggage won't be sitting at your door.
Yeah.
So that could be a big issue. So we bought these, and like I said, this all came with the little package on Amazon. So you get this, and you'll just put it around your luggage, and then it also comes with these, so you can wrap it around.
Basically, put it on the handle.
Put it on the handle or something, and then That's it. So that makes it really easy, and you can
On
use
them
it for
and
future
yourself.
references.
So yeah, just some people just stapled that sheet to their luggage. Like I
And it was
said, that's
all
your
wrinkled
check
and-
on luggage. So if they lose that tag, man, your luggage might not end up, you know.
You may not
by
have your
door.
luggage, and
So,
it's not going to be their fault because they
Yeah.
recommended for you to buy this or do something more, I don't know, reasonable as
And
far as
sturdy, yeah.
identifying your luggage. Because I know I couldn't focus it right, but it has your name on it. It has the room you're going to be in,
That's
as well
really
as
the most
deck.
important thing.
Yeah, this is-
that's your deck number and your room number and deck number. So just so that need to be visible to where they'll just know where to put your bags at.
So yeah, that's another very important thing to include in the stuff that you need to buy. Also, this really isn't a big thing, but we have watched other videos about it. You should also want to bring a cup. I don't have one sitting right here. I was trying to prep everything for the video, but you should also want to bring a cup because the cups they give you are very small. Like they're probably like this big, and yeah. So you don't want to keep going back and forth trying to get
And
something to
trust me,
drink.
you see plenty of people like walking with like they have to walk with 2 of those because it's so small, and they, most people go eat, in their room or go eat on the deck or something.
Yeah.
And you have to keep returning back to the.
If you want something to drink,
Yeah,
so yeah, they have like different types of juice. They have lemonades. It was like some type of punch and water. That comes free. If you want the drink package, then I think that's an extra like $50-something or whatever.
We should tell them all about the free things. That was my big thing about going on a cruise was, the expenses. What we have to pay on. I was scared. I was scared like to come home like on the day of porting. I was scared that it was gonna be like we was gonna have like close to $300 or something. Booked. What I'm trying to say.
Like a balance.
Yeah, a balance to us. Like no. And make sure, you do check your. They have a little kiosk you can go to check your.
Check your balance. Yeah. So that same
With
card.
the same card.
Like I said, that's your credit card. This card is gonna be linked to your debit card or your credit card, whatever that you prefer. So you'll. They have a what's it called? What you said? A kiosk.
A little kiosk. Yeah.
Yeah, and
like
you
an
can check
ATM.
your balance or whatever. Now we got an onboard credit of $25, and we spent that. We tried to spend it at a casino, but obviously we didn't know how to put it.
I had no idea.
So, and you'll see that in the vlog as well. But yes, so hold tight to that card because that card is your debit card.
Exactly.
So another thing that you should buy is, I would say you should buy, but it's recommended. For one, you're gonna have the captain's dinner, and so you're gonna want to dress like semi-formal, which you'll see in the vlog, like I said. And if there's no iron, you can't bring iron on board. So you would I would recommend buying some wrinkle spray if you have like a nice shirt or whatever. And so we bought this from Walmart in the travel section or whatever. So if you know your shirt's gonna be really wrinkly or whatever, you want to look nice and take pictures, try to buy that. He didn't really need it so much, like the bottle was still full, but we just bought it just in case. Another thing you should buy, of course, it's going to be all in the travel section, which is like travel size items, especially if you're flying. I bought this, didn't use it. I'm a fan of full size items, so I just brought whatever I had. Considering that we now stay in the city that we ported in, it was nothing for us to throw the stuff in the bag.
So if you're like catching the flight, it's gonna differ for you. See, we live up the street from the little port.
Yeah,
so
like it's probably like 20 minutes away
we
from
could
the
just
house.
bring all types of huge lotions and toothpaste.
Right,
and all that
but if
good
you're
stuff.
flying, then yeah,
you
know.
Like I said, you want to conserve like as much space. Like I said, you only get one checked on bag and one carry on. So
Per person.
definitely- Yeah, per person, not family. They don't make any exceptions for that. You have to have one check on it. It has to be a certain size, I think. I don't think so. No, you can have. I've seen people with huge
It
check on
said a
luggages.
certain size, but I don't think it really
Yeah.
mattered. Yeah.
But I mean, you wanna if you go, it's depending on how many days you're going on a cruise too. Because if you go, like we went on a 5-day.
5 days.
5-day cruise. We went on a 5-day cruise and we didn't need that much outfit, so
It was
we had
cold.
more space. But if you're going on like a
7,
7-day,
10-day.
10-day, 12-day cruise, you're gonna need a lot of clothes because it's.
I wouldn't even say a lot though.
I mean, it's a
nobody
lot of
looking
stuff
about.
to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to do, but ain't nobody looking at you like that.
Well, if you think like that, then yeah. I didn't have much clothes either. I just Mitch Mac t-shirts and.
I brought a lot, and I didn't even wear a majority
You
of
know
the stuff.
how women can be.
Another thing you should bring is sunglasses. Like I said, it was pretty cold because it's December, so we're pouring out Mobile on water. It was cold. Even when we went to where we had to go, it was either wet, a little windy, cold, or raining. So, but even so, with those sunglasses, of course, you know, the sun is gonna be out and you're on the deck, so make sure you bring sunglasses. And lastly, a power strip. Bring a power strip because it's only one. What's it called?
One
outlet. It's only one outlet. So bring a what is it? What I just said it. Bring a power strip.
Bring a power strip.
Yeah, bring a power strip for your phone, for both of y'all's phones, anything like that.
Any
cameras,
electronics, everything. They literally only give you one outlet per room.
Other than that, you gonna be sharing, boo.
Yeah. Boo.
Some other good to know tips. We're pretty much done with the to buy and to bring section. So good tips to know is schedule your dining, but schedule it for any time. I think the any time is from 5:30 to 9:30 or something. Yeah,
like that.
I know it ends at 9:30. That way you won't be stuck. Like you eat, say you eat on the deck, and then you like, oh, I'm really not hungry right now. And but if you want to eat. At the formal dining place, you don't have to dress formal, but they do have a certain dress code. You can't come in there with ripped jeans and stuff like that. It's very formal. So make sure that,
Let me go into
okay.
just for my first timers, because even she, had an issue with it. So if you're watching videos like we have, or if you're just researching, being on your first cruise, you wonder what's free and what's not. So, yes, they have an all-you-can-eat buffet that's 24. It's open 24 hours. You can eat. It's not open 24 hours?
It closes at 10:30.
Oh, but it's certain I know you could get ice cream and stuff whenever. But yeah, you have a free all-you-can-eat buffet to go to. The schedule's gonna vary. They'll show you that in the app or whatever whenever you get on the boat. But what she didn't know, that you could also eat in the
formal dining area.
The main dining area. Okay, so when you are online and you're getting ready to plan you're paying for your cruise, they're gonna give you an option of when do you want to dine, when do you want to eat. And she was like, it don't matter what time we choose because we're not going to eat in there. We're not going to pay all that money. No, it's free. It's completely free. I mean, it's some chef items that you have to pay for, but no, everything is free and you can get however much you want.
If you don't like it, then you can be like, hey, can I get this?
Okay, so in depth, choosing that time. Some people choose, they want a set time every night, so you could choose what time you want to eat every night. We didn't have a set schedule every day. We just kind of go with the flow. So we chose to anytime dining. I think it's called Your Time Dining.
Like you'll know it when you see it on there planning it.
Just make a little note that we're saying is if you're like us, and you just go with the flow. You go to a certain event at this time and you're like, oh, I gotta make it to dinner on time. No, anytime dining, you could go anywhere from 6 to 10 and. Another plus is you will sit with different people every night and you get to meet
there's all kinds of people.
Yeah, you don't sit at the same table, but the tables are kind of close enough that you will meet different faces, So, I mean, it's your preference. If you want to eat the same time every night, then they'll give you options. But if you're like us and you're go with the flow type, you know what I'm saying? Then you want to go with Your Time Dining.
And a lot of people told us, well, y'all gonna be on that boat and all that water and da-da-da. Motion sickness. We did not experience that at all. I thought I would at one point, but it's a little different because it does rock a little bit. But if anything, we had the best sleep ever. on that boat.
I still try to envision sleeping on
because
the
it's
boat
like
to help me go to sleep.
it's like you rocking a baby. Like you don't know what it feels like until you go on a boat and try to go to sleep.
Yes.
So,
yes. Granted, it does like it hits you like kind of
during the
unexpectedly.
day. Yeah,
like, it's like. Yeah, we were kind of like, you felt drunk a little bit. You're like, oh, hold on now.
Yeah.
So it does like, and depending on your weather, because shout out to my mother, she just went on her first cruise. And yeah, so she said the day weather was really, really bad. And the boat, like on the front deck, the pool water was coming out the water. Like that's how hard the boat was tilting. So when it's times like that, yeah,
just be mindful of the season that you go into.
Yeah, you want to just watch out for the weather. I kind of told her, like, what you expect in the middle of,
what was it? February.
Yeah. So, but, yeah, so if you think you're going to have an issue with motion sickness, then... They
do provide the little motion sickness patches. Like, they put it behind your ear. I don't know why when we first got
plenty
there.
Of people.
I don't know. I was like, why does everybody get scratched behind their ear? But it's a motion sickness.
Everybody gets scratched behind it. What's going on?
It's for motion sickness. And majority of the people wore those while being on the trip. And when you first go, and for your first cruise, you're going to get, your card is going to be blue. And we saw people with like red and different types of colored cards, and they still wearing motion sickness patches. And I'm like,
how many cruises you've been on with them, your card color changes. So
yeah. So our next one would be what, red?
Our next one would be red.
Yeah. So.
Or is it green? No. Our next one will be red. So it's blue now, and because we were first time cruisers, our second cruise is gonna be red. Cause we kind of, special now. We in that group now. We a part of that gang now, that group.
That group. That group. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. This is very long, so I don't know how I'm gonna edit this for y'all. But yeah, if you have any questions,
yeah, I feel like we was rambling.
Leave them down below, and yeah, I'll have everything in the description box that we paid for, all the links and everything like that. So yeah, this is finally the video that y'all finally get to get. Yeah. So all right, we'll see y'all later. You gonna say that? Oh.
All right. Get out of here.
Do it, baby.
What?
Do it.
Do it.
Oh my God. That dead rose. You got the thongs on your hair.